Welcome to Court Helicopter Explainer, where we are dealing with the politics surrounding the Senate and the governor of Nairobi. The slogans have been arrest Sakaja, arrest Sakaja. At night we saw the regional police boss, the regional criminal investigating officer and a battalion of police officers at the offices of the county government of Nairobi. They are looking for Sakaja. The summons, Senate is saying Sakaja must be arrested and be brought before the Senate. We have seen today the Council of Governors spitting fire, saying that they have passed a resolution, they will not appear before the Senate. So the question is, the slogans are impeach Sakaja, remove Sakaja, arrest Sakaja. Sakaja is a fugitive. But what is the law? With all that noise, the only media platform that brings you the law is Court Helicopter News. This issue is not the first time that has gone to courts. Let us know the law. In the High Court at Isiolo, petition numbers E001 of 2024, this is the decision of the learned judge H.M. Nyaga J. It was a petition between Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, who was the petitioner, and the Senate of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Attorney General, the Inspector General of Police, and the Director of Public Prosecution as first, second, third, fourth respondent, and the Council of County Governors as an interested party. What happened? The governor of Isiolo was summoned to go to the Senate. He refused to go. Several summons were issued. He refused to go. He was ordered to pay a fine of 500,000 shillings. He refused to pay. The Senate issued a warrant of arrest to arrest the governor of Isiolo. Critical questions were in this matter. One, and this is the law, can the Senate order the Inspector General of Police to arrest? The Inspector General of Police under Article 244 and Article 245, the Inspector General can only be given directions on policy by the Cabinet Minister for Interior. No any other person can give the Inspector General directions. It is here. The Cabinet Secretary responsible for police service may lawfully give direction to the Inspector General with respect to any matter of policy for the National Police Service. Mark my words, but no person may give a direction to the Inspector General with respect to 1, the investigation of any particular offense or offenses, B, the enforcement of the law against any particular person or persons, C, about the employment. So the Inspector General cannot take directions from the Speaker of the Senate. Those are the directions. Can the Senate direct the Director of Public Prosecution to prosecute Sakaja? Under Article 157, nobody can direct the DPP on who to charge or on who not to charge. So did the Senate do politics? Yes. The truth of the matter, the Senate is doing politics. They cannot take Sakaja anywhere. They cannot arrest, they cannot order for the arrest of Sakaja. They cannot order for his prosecution. Therefore, this was a political gimmick. What did the judge find out? The judge in paragraph 52 says, however, as has been correctly stated, the fourth respondent, third and fourth respondents are independent institutions. That is, the Director of Public Prosecution, the Inspector General, they are independent institutions that are expected to make impartial decisions in execution of their functions. It is considered by the Senate that he has no mandate to prosecute the applicant at all. Therefore, the application is premature and speculative. What did the judge say in paragraph 55? That the fourth respondent, who is the Director of Public Prosecution, cannot be directed on how to exercise his constitutional and statutory functions. Neither can he direct the police to arrest. So what are we telling people? There is a clear principle of separation of power. If the Senate found out that Sakaja has defaulted to that matter, they will send that report to the DCI. The DCI will investigate. If they find Sakaja had breached the parliamentary standing orders, Sakaja, the file will be taken to the DPP. It is only the DPP in this country who orders an arrest of anybody. Until a charge sheet has been approved by the Director of Public Prosecution, Sakaja cannot be arrested. Sakaja cannot be arraigned before a court of law. So when you hear the police say they were told to arrest him and deliver him to Senate, under which provision of the law? The police do not take directives from the Senate. And therefore, the governor of Nairobi cannot be arrested. So the fear that was all over, that Nairobi is going to have no governor over Easter, who is going to lead the Easter tree, because the governor will be behind bars, is far-fetched. I know there are those ones who want the governor out, but we are telling you the position of the law, that Senate cannot order the police to arrest the Senate. They cannot arrest the governor. What the police were doing was PR purposes. Can the police fail to trace the governor? That they are outside waiting for the governor to arrest him? The police know very well they cannot. Could the governor be traced by a teleco? Could a mobile service provider provide the location of the governor? They know very well. The David Ooga Mukaya case, the police cannot get the location of the governor. And today, the governor walked driving himself to the Senate. He actually told them they have no powers to summon him, and there's nothing they can do because he has the right. Wakili Danstan Omari, bringing it to you really live as it unfolds. Any topical issue, Wakili Danstan Omari is equal to the task. Thank you very much.